Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
We have an excellent player field in front of us. Reigning champion certainly is on fire himself. Steve Stricker is having the year of his life, man. He is just really kicking it off with a strong season. We are very excited to have our defending champion back here for the 2023 field. And today, of course, you'll have a unique opportunity to have some one-on-one conversation with Steve Stricker. I'm told we're the only tournament he is doing a media interview for, so I'll say that's just one more good omen for the Allied Challenge presented by McLaren this year. But not only do we have Steve Stricker in our lineup, we have a man who set a record this year, Bernhard Langer, who won his 46th PGA Tour Champions event. Bernhard is coming back to the tournament this year. Expect exceptional golf out of him. O'Meara, Furyk, Retief Goosen, Tim O'Neill, all 5 of our past champions for the 5 playings of the Allied Challenge presented by McLaren are going to be back in action at Warwick Hills, and I am confident we will have an excellent playing field for you to enjoy the competition and the golf out on the course. But it's also about everything we're doing outside the ropes. We like to say the competition inside the ropes is certainly the hook that draws the community and draws the golf enthusiasts, but it's everything else that happens outside the ropes that makes it a true community event that everyone can embrace. Whether you're a fan of golf or not, we've got something for everybody going on this week. There is so many experiences, from the fan zone to special events that happen. McLaren, I'm sure we'll talk about their adaptive clinic coming up. We've got a Women of Influence event. The Celebrity Challenge will be back. There are so many great things happening this year that there is surely something for every fan of golf, non-fan, family member, enthusiast abroad. We want you there. We're going to have a couple one-on-ones today that you'll have an opportunity to meet with our executive team from Ally and from McLaren. And we'll first say, we'll also have a representative from the United Way, and pretty soon we'll introduce you to our special guest from First Tee at the back of the room today. But I do want to acknowledge Warwick Hills. Many of their team can't be here today. It is also the Men's Invitational, pretty important event on their calendar, but we are so pleased and proud to be back at Warwick Hills, truly a championship quality caliber golf course. And you know, one of the things we hear from these players as they come back, they have been coming to Grand Blanc for many decades, celebrating the Buick Open of the past, but what they love is the community feel, the course, the way we embrace them, and the way Ally and McLaren have come together to create something that is truly special, that they're back in action right here in our hometown, in our neighborhood. And let me tell you, these tournaments can be anywhere, in any city, in any neighborhood, but it is right here in Grand Blanc, and it is once again back at Warwick Hills Golf and Country Club, and we're extremely pleased and proud of that partnership. So we are going to introduce next the one and only Mr. Jeff Cumberworth from Ally. Jeff is the Senior Director of Marketing, and he's going to lead it away with a few thoughts from Ally.
Yeah. Thanks, Aaron. Wow, one and only. That's I don't think I've ever been called that. I'll try and hold up to that, to what you just said there. But as Aaron mentioned, my name is Jeff Cumberworth, Senior Director of Marketing from Ally. As we were saying before, it's hard to believe we're here to talk about year 6 of the Ally Challenge. When we initially thought about this and brought it to life in 2018, I don't think any of us thought it would become what it is today. And we're so excited to see it advance and just do what it does for the community and to bring professional golf back to the Flint, Grand Blanc area in southeast Michigan. So I think, you know, our goal from an Ally standpoint, and Aaron and team are probably sick of hearing us say it, is to do things bigger and better every year. We don't ever want to rest on our laurels. We want to do the best thing we can and make this tournament the best it can possibly be to do what we can for the community up there. As Aaron mentioned, we've got a great week-long schedule. We've got 2 pro-ams, we've got a celebrity challenge, we've got 2 concerts. So this really is more than a golf tournament. It truly has become a community event. It's something that we're so proud to be a part of. The two concerts, which we're happy to announce, and hopefully everybody's heard Don Felder on Friday night on the concert at 17, which I think he's going to be awesome. And then Saturday night, the Ally Community Concert with country music superstar Miranda Lambert. So when we talk about doing things bigger and better, I think when you get people like that involved with the tournament, we're really trying to do that. I think we're going to do that this year, so we're excited about it. I think one of the things that's a pride point for me is at Ally, we really try and do things where we live and work. So when we brought this tournament back in 2018 to Southeast Michigan, we're headquartered in just outside of Detroit. To be able to bring golf back to Warwick Hills, to support the community, to do what we can for Southeast Michigan, has just been a huge pride point for us. We donated over $6.2 million back into the community through the first 5 years of this event, with the goal obviously of increasing that. We did over 1.7 last year. So making these larger events, getting more people there, getting more involvement, getting more people interested, all that does is put more money into the community because that helps drive the community aspect and the charity aspect. So for us, it's really something that we're trying to push this year. So one of the things I'm having to announce from an Ally standpoint this year, we're going to do what we call the Ally Chip-In Challenge. So for anybody that's playing in the Pro-Am, we're going to have an A out there, which is called our Truth Mark, which is our logo. All the Pro-Am participants will be able to take a shot at that. For every shot made, we're going to donate $500 to charity ourselves. So again, just trying to push more money into that community and do the best that we can. I think just in closing, as Aaron mentioned, stuff like this doesn't happen without great partners. I mean, first of all, thank you for everybody that's here today. But a huge thanks, obviously, to my team, to Kim, to Brittany, to Eric, to Ian, Christy, Jorge. As I joke, I'm the pretty face, which I'm not because I'm about to do this stuff. But they're the ones that are really, busting, the blood, sweat, and tears to actually bring this to life and do this thing for us. So a huge thank you to them. Obviously to McLaren, our great partners, Lori, Kevin, and team. I think when you talk about a true partner that really wants the same thing for this event, for the community, for everything, we have come together so well, I think, and they're such a huge part of this. So a huge thank you to those guys for being a part of it with us. To H&S, Aaron, Dan, Rob, Rochelle, I'm not going to get everybody, Tom, Trey, everybody, Ryan, H&S truly is world class in what they do, and they're a huge piece of bringing this thing to life. As I joke, they're doing everything from putting stands on the golf course to selling sponsorships. So they really have their hands in everything, so a huge thank you to them. United Way, I'm not sure if Jamie's here yet, Jamie Gaskin, they've been a great partner for us. They touch so many different pieces of the community, so to use them from a charity aspect has been huge. And then as Aaron mentioned, to Warwick Hills, who's just, they're plug and play when it comes to a golf tournament like this. And what they've done for this golf tournament has been invaluable. So again, a huge thank you for everybody being here today. We're excited to be back for year 6, and hopefully this thing continues to kick butt as it always has. So thank you.
We have an exceptional ally in Ally Financial, and we couldn't be more pleased and proud of that partnership. But we count ourselves among the few and the blessed to have a powerful title sponsor and a powerful presenting sponsor. So without any further ado, let me please welcome up Lori Prohaska from McLaren Health.
Thank you, Aaron, and welcome everybody. Good afternoon. What a perfect venue in which to hold this media and tee-off party today. For a Topgolf experience is truly what the Allied Challenge presented by McLaren showcases all week long. And I stress the word experience because this event is truly much more than just Topgolf. Sure, it features some of golf's most storied legends who continue to play the game at the highest levels, but beyond the draw of watching competitive golf at its highest levels, the Allied Challenge presented by McLaren also excels at providing experiences for not only golf fans, but concert fans, waffle fans, music fans, business associates, party fans, families, students, community advocates, and more. All with the underlying focus of serving as a growing platform to raise millions of charitable dollars that positively impact thousands of lives in our community. One of the biggest draws of the tournament for McLaren is the fact that this tournament truly underscores the power of golf to bring together people with different interests, abilities, motivations, and backgrounds together for a common purpose. And in that vein, McLaren is really proud to announce that this is the second year that we will be sponsoring the McLaren Adaptive Golf Clinic on Monday of Tournament Week. Working in conjunction with the U.S. Adaptive Golf Alliance and the National Amputee Golf Association, we've been able to recruit 8 certified adaptive golf coaches to come and work with up to 30 individuals from our region to help teach them techniques related to improving their ability to participate in the game that they love. Tracy Raymond, who leads the clinic, will be here later today and certainly can attest to the joy on the faces of these golfers as they realize they can still participate in the game they love. A new face to our team of coaches this year is actually Ken Green. You may remember him, some of you. He was the 1985 winner of the Buick Open, and he was also on the U.S. Ryder Cup team. Unfortunately, he suffered an RV accident back in 2009, and his lower right leg had to be amputated. But he, like Tracy and the other coaches, are a huge proponent of making the game more accessible to people with disabilities and supporting this growing movement in the game of golf. So we're very excited about it. We still have a few open spots for the adaptive golfers to participate. So if any of you know of anyone that might be interested, or media, if you can help us promote this as well, we would love to have more people join. Another hands-on activity that McLaren is offering during tournament week takes place in the fan zone this year. Unlike the chip-in challenge that Ally is sponsoring, we are doing a 3-bay chipping challenge. And golfers will have a chance to take a shot at 3 or 4 chip shots to see if they can win some prizes and score some big points. In the 6 years of our presenting sponsorship, our McLaren family has truly embraced this event, and this year is no exception either. We have more than 100 employees volunteering to support various tournament functions, and we have more than 5,000 employees who have signed on to be fan enthusiasts as well. So as we reflect on the successes of the past 6 years and look ahead to this August event and beyond, McLaren remains really honored and excited to join with Ally Financial, H&S, Warwick Hills, of course the PGA, and all the others involved to make this event a community gem that just continues to shine bigger and brighter every year. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lori and Kevin and all of the McLaren family. So I think you might have seen our special guest is ready. He is going to be available. How we're going to do this is basically one-on-one opportunities. Tom Sprouse, our Director of Communications at H&S Sports, will help moderate this. We'll kick it off here with Sam in Mid-Michigan. And we're just going to ask everyone, we've got 4 bays set up right outside the door. We're going to ask you to step out so we can do a little bit more silent, private one-on-ones, and you guys can get your interview questions in with Mr. Stricker, and then he'll flow through. We'll just kind of cue you up. Trey and Ryan on our team, if they want to raise their hand real quick, Trey will help bring the next group in. So just make sure you let him know you're ready to have your minutes with Steve. Simultaneously, our guest from First Tee, let's hear it for our junior golfers in the back. Awesome. All right, we've got Caitlin Lucas, Lily, Troy, Jackson, and Braylon. So thank you guys. These special guests are going to team up with some of you all from the media. We're going to have a little challenge, a little fun here to see who's got the best game in town today, who's feeling it. And we'll have these first 2 bays. We've got representatives from Topgolf who will lead a moderated stroke play competition. The best shots win, and that media outlet gets to present our charity check today for our final social media website pictures. So I hope you brought your A game. I will see which one of these kids are gonna show us the skills. I'm guessing they can teach all of us a thing or two about golf and how to play. So these 2 things will be happening simultaneously. Invite you to step in. There'll be some snacks and drinks outside, and certainly the servers can help you. We're so pleased. Simultaneously, interviews will be available. Is that what you were going to kick on? Perfect. There's several of us available for one-on-one interviews, and you can just raise your hand to Tom, and we'll line you up and make sure that we have a chance to talk with everyone. Thank you so much for being here today, and it's going to be a great day. Anything else?